So, we're having a little trouble writing down the quantities related to these vectors, which means you need more practice doing that, and you want to make sure that in the future we don't have that problem. So I'm just going to use my R vector from here to here, and that's implicitly an R12 vector, R from here to here, okay? And it's going to be, well, here it is in ordered pair notation, here it is in IJ notation, which might prompt you to do things a little more accurately, okay? There are inaccuracies in the quantities everybody's written down. So, R, which is the magnitude of R, which is the very first thing you want to probably calculate once you have this vector, is going to be the square root of x plus L over 2 squared plus y squared. So that Coulomb's law says that the force, and we'll call this F1. So we're going to have an F1 here, and we'll document that by putting that into our diagram. So our F1 is what? It's K times Q times big Q over 2 over R squared, so we don't even really need that square root sign. We could have, well, yeah, we are going to need it. So anyhow, that's over the square of this, which is just x plus L over 2 squared plus y squared, multiplied by the R vector, which I'm going to write as x plus L over 2 I plus yj, divided by the square root of x plus L over 2 squared plus y squared. And I didn't write that real carefully, but it should be halfway legible. But you know exactly what has to go there. So that equals k times little q times big Q over the quantity x plus L over 2 quantity squared plus y squared to the 3/2 times x plus L over 2, and I don't know why this chalk isn't writing, I plus yj. And that expression, as soon as we know the coordinate of this point, the coordinate of this point, and the two charges, it's automatic to write down this expression if we're used to working with Coulomb's law. So make sure that that's automatic, because otherwise you'll be struggling to write down straightforward expressions when you need to be focusing on something else, right? Very important to be able to write this down. Okay, so write down the expression now that you got for F2. Use a different color for F2 because we like to be colorful.